Ladies and gentlemen, this is What's the Business? Live in Hermosa Beach, California, your home for everything to do with what's happening in local business, entrepreneurship, sports, acting, anything pretty much that has to do with any kind of entertainment or any kind of industry related things that you might want to draw your attention to. They all come right here, and of course, the home for some of the best musical guests you've ever seen.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Mark Righteous in the house, featuring Mr. Travi Bongo over here and my brethren Zibby. It's a new song right here we're working on. It's called California Roots. Check it out.
Aloha to Hawaii, Bula to Fiji, Aloha to Samoa, big up to Jamaica, but right here in California, right here, we Cali roots, Cali roots, we Cali roots. California roots. Humboldt County down to San Diego Bay, trying to hear this reggae on the radio play. DJ say we have no popularity, but no one can compete with this Irish chemistry. So all y'all in the back and all y'all on the side, let me hear you make some noise if you're feeling alive. Now put up your hands, we wanna skanky, skanky. Put up your hands, we wanna dip. Put up your hands, we wanna rock it. Put up your hands, let me hear you sing. We want the music, sweet reggae music. Give the people something that you know they can't refuse it. We want the music, sweet reggae music. Give the people something that you know. Cause no matter where you're from, you can feel this rhythm, and we just wanna share it with you. If you're having some fun and you're dancing along, then I know you feel it too. San Francisco, Monterey, LBC, my people in the South Bay. No matter where you're from, come rep where you stay. Here in California, we the Golden State. We Cali roots, Cali roots. We Cali roots, California roots. We Cali roots. Roots, Cali roots. We Cali roots. California roots.
I woke up this morning, my baby was gone. Lord, I woke up this morning, my baby was gone. I feel so bad, I'm all alone.
This is the amazing Mark Righteous. Hanging out with me right here.
going on?
Preston Lee is in the building as well. What's happening, fellas?
What's going on,
What's
man?
the business? Hey, that song? Bro, Cali Roots, hello.
Yeah, that's a song.
You were right into my soul right there, man. You were right there, man. I was dancing behind all the lights and the speakers over here. Woo!
I seen it.
Tell me what's the business, man. Where'd that come from?
Well, I'm born and raised here in Los Angeles, and I had the privilege. My parents growing up were very hardworking, and they were almost never home. And most people that are around here in Southern California grow up with a nanny or something like that who's, Spanish speaking, from Mexico, Guatemala. I had the privilege of actually having a woman from Kingston, Jamaica. So her name is Lina Kerr. And she's like my second mom. So growing up, she just was kind of teaching me the ins and outs of everything. And, the backhand, when I got a little too crazy sometimes, I was a little wild one, she put me right back in check. But I had the privilege of growing up with her, being from Jamaica, and kind of learning, just through the ropes of how that lifestyle is and how she was back home in Kingston. So I grew up with a lot of that music. Her family, her friends, her cousins, the food as well. That really kind of seeded itself into me. I started out playing punk rock, and then from that I went kind of back and digressed back into, or I guess progressed back into reggae, because it's really where I get my drive from. It's really my true nature. And I wanted to do a song that's about, reggae music has transcended so much from Jamaica, from blues and stuff like that, and Bob Marley doing a lot of stuff like Commodore style, to the Jamaican real influence and birth of reggae, to now it's all over Polynesia, it's here, and California, we call it Cali Roots. So California Roots is a song that just kind of pays respect to all the Polynesian islands. Preston's from Hawaii, so shout out to Big Island, for him, doing what he does.
Hell yeah. Well, listen, man. Tell everybody where they can find you online, man. I want everybody to discover Mark Righteous online.
I'm on Instagram
man.
at Mark Righteous Music. It's Mark_Righteous_music. It's a lot of underscores, but Mark Righteous Music was already taken. And I don't even think they have any posts. So I don't know who you are, but I'm watching you.
Take that down. You ain't nobody.
Take it down. Cut it off.
So Cole says so.
Yeah, I'm on there. I'm on Facebook too. My birth name is Mark Righteous. Mark Scheuer.
Okay.
So you can catch me on Facebook at Mark Scheuer.
Cool. That's what's up, man. And how long you been playing?
I've been playing, probably since 8th grade. All self-taught.
Really?
I had 2 lessons. One was how to string the guitar, and the other one was how to tune it. And since then, I just started playing by ear. So I pick up a lot of stuff by ear.
Cool.
And just play along.
Right on, man. That's what's really good. Absolutely. Now you got some other releases that are out there. If people can,
I'm working on a
if
lot
they
of-
look you up online, are they gonna find some other songs? They're gonna see some
Yeah,
other...
on YouTube. Well, the stuff I did with you back in 2000.
Oh yeah, man. No, we did a show.
2008,
Yeah, we did a show a while ago.
2009,
Yeah.
something
We
like
put
that.
together a show, and you got up there and rocked
Oceanfront
the whole
Jams,
set,
Guitar
man.
Center
Yeah.
Sessions. That's on YouTube.
Absolutely. Oceanfront Jams.
More of my original music is
It's on the
is
same
coming
YouTube
out.
channel, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
Right here where you find this show.
Yeah, so more of my original music is coming out. I've kind of been a perfectionist too much, so I have a lot of stuff written, and I'm just waiting for the time to release it. So now's one of those times, and I'm feeling pretty comfortable with it.
Fantastic, man. We are so happy to have you here, man.
Thank you for having me.
Preston Lee,
What's up, boss?
what's happening, man?
Living.
Aloha.
Aloha.
What's happening, bro?
Living,
Mahalo.
man. Just trying to live.
All that good stuff. Talk to me, man. What's the business?
I'm just trying to play music, man. I'm from the Big Island of Hawaii.
Okay.
I moved out here about 4 years ago. Moved out here, really didn't know too much people. I had 2 good buddies who were playing some reggae music, and I jumped on with them, and just didn't stop since. I've been playing since about 3rd grade, however old that is. And just been doing island reggae music for a long time. When I moved out here, I started getting into more of the roots side of things. So it works. I mix some of the Polynesian reggae with the roots reggae, and that's kind of my new thing. And so just trying to stay busy. You know, I met Mark out here and met a bunch of really good people. Just trying to work and play music as much as I can. You know, every opportunity I get to play is a blessing. So, yeah, that's about it. Man.
That's what's up, fellas. Now, are y'all playing around town anywhere? Because, you know, we got a lot of South Bay viewers.
Yeah, we rotate.
You guys play around town?
Yeah, we play all over the place. We rotate every Tuesday at Waterman's on the Hermosa Pier.
Okay, cool.
We got some local gigs all over the place. Ocean Bar, Sophie's Place. We try to stay busy and
Malloy's Lighthouse.
Yeah.
Standing Room.
Word. That's what's up. Ladies and gentlemen, listen, I'll be right back after these messages with a little bit more. I got one final question for both artists. You already heard Mark Righteous jam with a couple of the fellas, but now Mark is going to switch out a little bit and let Preston get in on his spot when we come back and you see another performance by a whole different triad. Basically, one only got different, but still, it's going to be a little bit different sound because that is what's the business. We'll be right back after this.
Woke up this morning, my baby was gone. I ain't had no loving since my baby been gone.
Back to What's the Business. Before we get into our second musical segment of today's episode, I still have both of these badass artists in the house with me. I got Preston Lee and of course Mark Righteous in the building. I'm going to ask both of them the same question real quick. You got to just fire it off, whatever you can think of real quick, and then we're going into our second musical performance of today's episode. Fellas, I need to know who is your earliest musical influence and who is your most contemporary musical influence. Ready, set, what's the business?
Well, for me, I'm almost embarrassed to say this. I bought my two first CDs. My first CD I ever bought was Britney Spears. And when I first bought that CD, that's when I think it was Hit Me Baby One More Time, and I was so in love with Britney Spears. I don't like Britney Spears now. I haven't for 10 years, whatever. But I'm embarrassed to say. But to redeem myself, the second CD I ever bought was Legend from Bob Marley.
Nice.
Okay, thank God.
Right. So,
Thank God.
I bought Britney Spears CD because she was hot and I was in love with her, and it was garbage.
Okay.
But Bob Marley.
We can hang with hot girl and good music, okay?
Right?
That's
You know what I'm
fine.
saying? I had to have both. Yeah.
Mark Righteous, what's the business?
Oh man, I'm gonna kind of follow him on that one. I was real big into Ace of Base. You know, I saw the sign. I bumped that, dude, when I was younger. That and Crisscross, you know what I mean? Miggity Miggity Mac Daddy, what's up with that? You know, I tried to turn my pants around one time as well. It didn't work out. I think I fell, hurt myself.
You know that's funny? I tried that too.
Yeah,
I was actually I was at like a high school or like a junior high school or something like that party, and me and my buddy, as soon as Crisscross Jump came on, we decided, yo, let's run in the bathroom. Let's go turn our pants around real quick. And we ran in the bathroom and we turned our jeans around and our shirts around, and we came back out, and then we both climbed up on top of like the little speaker stacks that the little DJ that, you know, whatever this girl's birthday was, that like her mom and pops had like hired this DJ to come to the party. We got up on top of the speakers, and I was like, yeah, and I tried to do like a boom and spread our legs apart real quick as I turned one way, and my legs didn't go and went straight over the front speaker. So I got you, bro.
Jeans are on regular now. I think they'll stay this way for a while.
But what about most recent?
You know what? I'm really digging a lot of stuff that Sam Smith's doing. I'm really digging him. I'm a soulful type of guy. I got a lot of a lot of my stuff
Sam
comes
Smith is
from.
getting a lot of love.
He is, yeah, he is. He deserves it though. I think he
Word.
does. Yeah, he's cool. I like him. I'm following him.
All right, that's what's up, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back right after these messages with our second musical performance of today. And of course, like I said, Mark Righteous will be swapping out his spot with Preston Lee with the same two badass cats that you already saw earlier today. This is What's the Business?
Hello, I'm Chuck Wilson. I've been selling real estate here in the greater South Bay area for 30 years. One thing that I've learned, buyers want to see a prospective property in its entirety. With my company, Studio 637 and Real Estate of South Bay, we can shoot the highest quality video, not only a room-to-room tour of your home, but from a bird's eye perspective. This will get the buyers in the market wanting to come and see your home. Studies have shown that professional video will hold a buyer's attention twice as long as photos and text alone, increasing your property's visibility on search engines like Google and Yahoo. These are the sales leads we need to achieve the highest possible price for your property.
How's it? My name is Preston Lee. I got my brother Travi Bongo, my brother Zebby with me on this track. It's a song I wrote called House of Shame. It goes like this. What you lie for, making me suffer in a time when everything was going right. What you crying for, ain't I your lover? You did this to yourself, don't even try to start a fight. I gave you my heart and I thought that you would have done the same. Oh yeah, now I can see very clear that you were meant to share my name. We're living in this house of shame. Who is the one to blame? We're living in this house of shame. Who is the one to blame? It seems like not so long ago things were working out perfectly fine. I would have never thought in a million years that you would be the one to take away my sunshine. I gave you my trust and I thought that you would have done the same, yeah. Now I can see crystal clear that you were meant to share my name. Living in this house of shame. Who is the one to blame? We're living in a house of shame. Who is the one to blame? What could it be that possibly I have done to cause so much grief to yourself and me? Nah, 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 nah. There's two sides to every line, one of which now I feel is mine. Maybe now I realize it's not all your fault. I think it's about the time to stand up and speak my mind and put some blame back onto me. We're living in a house of shame, yeah. Who is the one to blame? We're living in this house of shame, yeah. Who is the one to blame when you're living in a house of shame, yeah. Who is the one to blame? We're living when you're living in a.
Well, I woke up this morning, my baby was gone. Lord, I woke up this morning, my baby was gone. I feel so bad, I'm all alone.
Hey, it's Kevin Wilkerson of pubclub.com coming to you from the lounge at What's the Business, and I am going to bring you the pubclub.com South Bay Party Report. It's going to be a monthly feature here on What's the Business, and what it is, it's my opinions, and also a look at every fun event happening in the South Bay. I'll even tell you my favorite happy hour bars. I'll tell you where I like to go, what I like to see, what I see, where I go, if I like something, I don't like something. This is like your personal insight into the nightlife and the fun events in the South Bay. Now, you notice my nose is a little red. The reason for that is I was just up as we're filming this at the Trump National Wine and Beer Festival. That is one of the biggest, best singles party events in the South Bay. Nothing like it. 1,000 people, beautiful girls in their dresses. There was a blonde with a yellow dress on. I still can't get it out of my head. But it was a bright, warm, sunny day, so my nose is a little red. I do apologize. Now, we're getting into September, and you might think, well, all the beach concerts are behind us, the Trump's behind us, Smackfest, all this stuff. But guess what? September is a full party month because we never sleep here in the South Bay when it comes to nightlife and partying. And the first thing right off the bat, Labor Day weekend, there's a ton going on. The big thing is right outside the studio here in downtown Hermosa Beach and at the pier area is Fiesta Hermosa. Now, if you're from Hermosa, you know all about it. Big, huge singles event, 10,000 or so people in there. If you don't know what it is, it's a 3-day festival on Labor Day weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday from about 11 a.m. to about 6 or 7 p.m. And we go through, and there's a lot of booths and stuff like that. That's where, you know, you can walk around earlier. But what you really want to do, you want to get to the beer garden, and you want to hear the bands. They're not all that great, but hey, when you're drinking beer, it doesn't really matter, does it? There are all these 80s and 90s cover bands playing rock, and people get in there and woohoo, whoop it up and everything. It's a lot of fun. And if you like tribute bands, then they have tribute bands at the same time on the pier. They're going to have the Rolling Stones this year, Fleetwood Mac. They have all those kind of bands that happen at the pier at the same time. Now, you can't drink on the pier, so you're going to have to be at Hennessy's, you're going to be at Waterman's, maybe Silvio's. If you're kind of hanging out at the Mermaid Patio, then that 2 can give you a little look and you can hear what's going on. But there are a lot of people out, a lot of single people. A lot of this party report, by the way, is for single people or single people that don't admit they're single, which of course is the South Bay in itself. That is Fiesta Hermosa. That is Labor Day weekend. You will be there because it's the place to be in the South Bay for those 3 days. And be sure to go to the beer garden. Beer garden is right behind the pier. There's a little food court. And then, of course, the bars are just exploding afterward about 6 or 7 o'clock. Don't wait too long to get in the bars because there might be a line. So get in the bars fast after Fiesta Hermosa. You'll be buzzed. But you know what? Also, on Saturday, here you are also seeing the world's foremost authority in college football. And college football starts Saturday. Alabama, Wisconsin play 5 o'clock. It's a huge, huge game. The Wisconsin folks, they're going to be in Sharkies watching it. They're all fun. They're all friendly. Go join them. I went to Alabama, so I'm going to be rooting for the Tide. And I'll be in there 5 o'clock on Saturday watching the Tide. It's also a huge opening weekend of college football. And while I'm on this subject, here is where people go to watch the games in the South Bay bars. If you're Ohio State and Arizona State, it's American Junkie. If you're Zony, you're going to Underground. If you're Virginia Tech, and don't laugh, there are about 50, 60 Virginia Tech people in the South Bay. They go to the Chelsea Pub. Penn State goes to Silvio's. Now, also, the pro football starts up too. So the pro football bars are, of course, Finners is the Patriots. And also the Deck is like to say they're like a Patriots bar 2, junior Patriot bar. So that's pretty good. Chicago Bears, my friends run Wacko, Western Association of Crazy Chicagoans and others. I'm another. Everyone's welcome. They go to Silvio's to watch the games. And if you're a Seattle fan, they go up to the Hermosa Saloon that's on 2nd Street, that real dive bar on 2nd Street and PCH. So those are some game-watching bars we have here in the South Bay for the college and pro games. If you're not a fan, my suggestion is to just go and watch everyone on Sunday afternoon, because in the fall, everyone goes to Sharkies, they go to Finners, they go to Patrick Malloy's, American Junkie, and have the bottomless mimosas and breakfast, and they start watching the game, sort of, and then by the afternoon, it's a pretty good party by the afternoon here in the South Bay in the fall. That's every Sunday. And so that's always something fun to do in the South Bay in the summer, and I was going to say in San Diego. I've got that on my mind, too. If you want a road trip, by the way, go to San Diego. And I meant to say in September. Now, also in September, on the 25th to the 27th, is the Redondo Beach Lobster Festival. That's the second biggest event we have here. And it's Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday afternoon. Okay, there's a lot of families there. But they have bands. They got Feed the Kitty on Sunday. That's going to be huge for the South Bay on Sunday afternoon. And that's in Seaside Lagoon. If you don't know where that is, that's actually kind of King Harbor-ish, where the parking lot is, where the Crown Plaza is, where the restaurant is, the 50s restaurant. Right behind that, Ruby's. Right behind that, that's exactly where Seaside Lagoon is. That does cost to get in. I believe it's about $15, and you buy your lobster if you want, and you have to buy your drinks and everything. So you're looking at probably about $40 or so, depending on how much you eat and you drink, for the day. But it's great entertainment. Sunday is going to be the big singles party day. But if you want to go another night, Friday night's always kind of been the unofficial single night. Saturday night, last year, was just exploding because of the bands that play there. That's always a lot of fun in the South Bay. And I tell you what, why don't we take a quick break, and I'll come back and I'll tell you my favorite September bars, great happy hours in the South Bay that I personally like, maybe some secrets you don't even know about. It's Kevin Wilkerson of pubclub.com. You can find me on Twitter at pubclub. You can find me on Instagram, pubclub, and I'm now even on Periscope, which is also pubclub. Kevin Wilkerson of pubclub.com, and I'll be right back in the business. Hey, it's Kevin Wilkerson of PubClub.com coming to you from the lounge. And I'm going to give you a quick idea of my favorite bars in South Bay and favorite happy hours. Monday nights, all-night happy hour at Belen. They also have on Tuesday, they have $5 margaritas and $2 tacos. Every day of the week, you get $5. These are fresh-made margaritas, by the way. $5 margaritas. It's called R10 Social House. That's every day until 6 o'clock. My favorite bar for cocktails right now is the Mermaid. They make spectacular. They make the best drinks in the South Bay right now. All fresh made. You have to be a little patient with the pretty girls that work there, but I'm telling you what, it's worth it. They have happy hour till 7 with a special drink of the day. I want to go the opposite scale now, too. Have you been to the Hermosa Beach Yacht Club? It's on 2nd Street and Hermosa Avenue. It's that blue awning you pass by 1,000 times. They have the best chicken sandwich in town, the second best burger next to Hercules, and they have really, really hot waitresses that serves you beers and big schooners. Hermosa Beach Yacht Club, be sure and go there. And PubClub.com also is doing articles now on every happy hour, every drink special, every night of the week on South Bay bars. Right now, there's a feature on American Junkie. We have it on Sharkies, and a lot more to come. And you know what? All that's just a teaser, because I'm going to give you this and a lot more on this party report and also on PubClub.com. You can follow me on Twitter. That's @PubClub. Instagram is PubClub. Periscope is also PubClub. And you can get on the special email version of the written party report, which includes the college football pigskin prognosticator, at bartender@pubclub.com. That's it. Kevin Wilkerson of PubClub.com giving you the party report. It's the business coming to you from the lounge in Hermosa Beach, California.
I feel so bad.